guys, welcome back to the show. We are joined by none other than one of the most recognisable faces in the sporting world, former boxing professional with an incredible 18-year career who has recently decided to hang up his gloves. Welcome to the show, Amir Khan.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me. I always watch you guys on Instagram. I always follow your pages. I think you guys are doing an amazing job. But yeah, 18 years in the game, in the sport of boxing, a very long time.
Huge for us.
Honestly, so finally we have you down at our studio.
So I always used to like the page, and then I was speaking to who I was speaking to on the page, on my DMs. And then next week, I don't know how it all happened. It just happened so quick. Before I knew it, I'm sat here with you guys now.
It's been back and forth. DMs work, by the way, guys. From us to you, DMs work.
Yeah.
Of course. We finally have you down here. And of course, everyone knows what exactly your talents are. You know, like pew pew.
Yeah, I'm a fighter. I'm a boxer. Obviously, boxing's been something that's been a very big part of my life. You know, I started at the age of 8.
Yeah.
And only started boxing because I was a very hyperactive kid. Very naughty, very honestly, I was a little bit bigger than I was obese as well. So boxing in a way kept me in shape, took my energy away from negative things to put into positive things like boxing. And when my dad took me there, you see, people would think that if you're going to go into a boxing gym, it's only going to promote more fighting. But he did it the opposite to me. Mm-hmm. It gives you discipline, you know, knowing not to fight outside, but only throw a punch in the gym. And from then, I moved and started winning national championships. Never ever thought I'd get this far. Went to Olympics at the age of 17, being the youngest ever Olympic champion from the UK. And then turning professional and being one of the youngest world champions coming out of the UK.
Not bad.
So yeah, not bad, man.
We have the legend on the show, basically.
Thank you. And also, I've been to Ireland numerous times.
Have you?
Yes. Which part of Ireland were you in?
I'm from South Waterford, beside Cork.
Oh, I've been Cork.
Have you been to Cork?
I boxed in Cork.
I did not know that.
Cork, Dungarvan.
Dungarvan is where I'm from. You did not box in Dungarvan.
So Dungarvan.
They have a good small boxing community there.
They have a brilliant one.
Lost friends.
That's
and another
so
one,
cool.
Dunleary as well.
Yeah, Dunleary.
I boxed there as well.
Nicer part of town.
And then obviously Belfast and places like that. Yeah.
You've been all over the world.
An
18-year career, that's just phenomenal. And obviously you've just announced your retirement, which is big news.
Massive news,
What brought that on?
You know, I could feel in the last fight and the last couple of fights that I just didn't have it in me, you know. Maybe I peaked too early in my career, and I just want to spend more time with my family and my kids and everyone, see them grow up.
Yeah,
being away on training camps is hard. The body now is not coping with all the injuries I'm getting. It's very hard to stay at the top level. So obviously pushed it for such a long time, achieved what I wanted to achieve in the sport, you know, going to Olympics, winning world titles and everything. I think now it's time where I can rest and look back at my career and think that, wow, you know, it's been nice. There's always a life after boxing.
Mm-hmm. So what is the life after boxing? Because you were saying you just want to take a sit back, chill, enjoy life. So what are your plans now?
Well, for the first probably couple of months, I just want to chill, do nothing. Literally do nothing. Forget about work, forget about doing anything.
You're in a good place for that, by the way.
Yeah, I know, Dubai. But to be honest with you, I said this, but then I'm just doing a TV show, massive TV show. It's called Meet the Khans. It's on BBC. And Meet the Khans is a show on BBC there, which shows me and the family, the kids, what we get up to. So we're on season 2 and they want to do a season 3. So even though I keep saying I want to get away from work, I'm in the UK next week. I have to do TV work. I've got a couple of TV shows.
What's that like? So Meet the Khans, by the way, I've seen it. We see an insight into you and your wife and your lovely family. What was it like just putting everything out there? Is that not scary? Did you
It is, but
do you research by watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians?
Yeah, but you know what? It is, but you know, we made sure we had 3 deals on the table. We had 3 different big channels from the UK who wanted to do this. I don't know why they wanted it, but I mean, anyway, they come. But we picked BBC.
It's so interesting because we know so much more about you and Pharrell.
But I mean, people get to see the real side of us. Whereas normally they see me around the fight time. Around the fight time, my mood's going to be a little bit different. I might come across very arrogant. I might come across someone who's not as likable. But normally I'm just a normal, chilled out person. But it's just that when you have your opponent in front of you, who's going to be punching you in the face, you're not going to be nice to him.
How much of it is scripted for your reality show?
You know what? To be honest with you, a lot of it is just real. As you go, they just film you. It's like a fly on the wall. They're just there behind you filming everything. But what is scripted is that they'll arrange a yacht, for example. Hey, we're going to go on a yacht today. Mm-hmm. Or we're going to take the kids out. We want you to do maybe take them to the park or something. So that kind of stuff is scripted, but not like what you have to talk about. Or maybe sometimes they might sit down and say, listen, can you and your wife have a conversation about your last fight or what happened there? How was training camp? So then, so it's not really scripted on we have to say words that they put in our mouth. No, they tell us topics and we talk about them.
Yeah.
So the scenarios, are they scripted or no?
Some of them are, some are not.
Like they'll be privy to some fights that you've had, so they'll be like, they'll instigate. There's no instigation.
There's never, no, that's the good thing about BBC, who I went with. There was no instigation because I don't want no drama.
Yeah.
I've had enough drama in my life. I get punched in the face for a living, so I'm like, hell no. I just want to be very chilled and keep it very normal. And if people just show the real side of us, there's no point adding this and adding that and having this, doing this fake and, because I thought people are not going to like me. Like, people like me for who I am.
True.
So that's the reason I want to keep it just me.
So good,
normal.
clean family fun.
It.
But also you're going back to I'm a Celebrity.
No, I don't know. You know what? I was only messing.
What?
Is that happening?
So you were obviously your favourite a couple of years ago.
A couple of years
and it was
ago, I was
announced you're going back.
So what happened was, I was only having a laugh with the media. I had a massive interview, and I was having a laugh with them, and everyone kind of believed it. And I'm like, really? I mean, I would really like to go back in the jungle again, to be honest with you.
We'll
Them snakes, spiders, everything. Like, oh my God, it was the hardest thing I've ever done.
I'm sorry, you know what I read?
Watch it?
Well, I've read it, and I read that you said it was the best thing you've ever done.
As well, but it's
bloody
hardest.
media, no?
No, it was kind of...
It was the best thing you ever done and you couldn't wait to go back.
At that time, I needed it. I needed something to kind of show the real me because a lot was going on in my life and I was I didn't know if I was going to fight again. And me going in the jungle at that time was one of the best things I did because I was left alone, had time to think for myself, where I want to be in life and what I want to do next. Whereas before, that when I was out and about, people would tell me what to do. I've always been told what to do. But now, obviously, as you get older, when I spend that time alone with myself, I kind of thought, what do I want to do? What do I love to do? You know
what's interesting is that, we read that as fact, and there was a couple of publications that published it, and it's about you going back to a reality show that you've done before. But that's just like a media spin, and people ran with it. How have you've been in the public eye since you're a teenager? You got married young, and you have this amazing family. How have you dealt with media spin?
It's been tough. It's not been easy. I mean, look, there's always good they write about you. There's always bad they write about you. But you just have to kind of just live with it. Really, it's just one of them things that comes with the package.
True.
Look, a lot of people like being in the media and stuff like that. I'm one of them very chill guys. I have to be told by my PR agent or my team, my team was saying to me that, look, you have to start tweeting a little bit more, Instagramming more. I was like, no, look, I hate going on, I hate posting pictures and stuff like that. Yeah. Sometimes I might post 5 in one day. Sometimes I might not post 1 in a month. I'm that type of guy. I'm just one of them things. I'm just very chill like that. But, it's tough, sometimes to be in the public eye as well because people expect so much from you. And they expect you to be a certain way. Yeah. But I'm normal like everyone else. And that's what people don't understand really. And I do, when I get in trouble with the media, if I do something wrong, if I come to the media for the wrong things, I'm still human. We all make mistakes, but we learn from them.
True.
You started in this industry so young, one of the youngest ever world boxing champs. Yeah. But it's changed. The whole game has changed since you've joined. And now so now for up-and-coming boxers, what are they walking into? Because it was very different to when you started.
Yeah. See, now I think, I'm not saying it's easier because you got someone in front of you who wants to knock your head off by punching it off, I think now, it's there's more opportunities out there for younger fighters. There's more boxing gyms out there. When I walked into the boxing gym when I was at the age of 8, I was the only British, Pakistani fighter in there. I looked around me, there's all English white kids, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to get beat up here. They're all going to beat me up. But you know what? But they welcomed me in. Yeah. That's one thing about sport that, we all come together as one. And so if I want to give anything to the youth out there, it would be just work hard, train hard, believe in yourself. As long as you believe in yourself, you will go far. The day you stop believing in yourself, you're not going to go anywhere. Believe in yourself. And look, we all have ups and downs in life. We all win fights, we lose fights. Even I've lost fights. But that doesn't mean you give up. That doesn't mean you take that step back and think, I can't do it, or think negative. Always think positive because doors open up for you no matter what. Look, I've lost fights and I thought, that's me done. But then I thought, no, I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna keep on going still. And then another door opens for me. So as long as you work hard and you believe in yourself, you know, the doors will keep opening.
Well, we were going to ask, did you ever doubt that it would get this far?
See, I always believed in myself when I was young. When I started, I was like, I'm gonna become a world champion. I remember seeing an old interview of me saying that I'm gonna become a world champion.
Really?
And I'm gonna go to Olympics and win a world title. And that was when I was like 10 years old. Now, if someone put money on me them days, they would have killed it, you know what I mean? But no one kind of took it serious, but I kind of took it serious to myself, you know. I had to kind of made it something that I'm going to do, and I had a goal to chase. So I was chasing that goal to become an Olympic champion, to become a world champion. See, you need goals in life. You start chasing them, then you have a path to follow, and that's what I did.
Amazing.
So what are your thoughts on entertainment bouts? So everyone, I mean, like not everyone, a lot of people now are just like, what is happening to boxing? Like PewDiePie, the YouTuber, he was...
Logan Paul.
Sorry, not PewDiePie, Logan Paul. He was the one who started entertaining, you know, just made it boom, the whole entertainment boxing scene. So what are your thoughts on that?
My thoughts on that, okay, so I think it could be very dangerous. Look, Logan Paul, he's a great person. I know him, we speak on social media and stuff. He went up against Floyd Mayweather, one of the best fighters out there. I mean, look, I think there's gonna be a time gonna come where one of the fighters is gonna get hurt, and one of these young YouTubers who are gonna come in saying that we can take on a professional fighter. So you have to understand, these YouTubers, a lot of them have not fought before, never thrown a punch before, but they want to step into a boxing ring with a professional boxer. Now, I really think that one day someone's gonna get hurt really badly, and I just hope that, you know, it never happens, but look, when you're getting punched in the face and they are big, the big bombs going in, and one can connect, and so I don't really, I'm a little bit against that. Like,
so I'm getting the vibe that you would not be a part of these entertainment bouts.
Look, I've been asked many times to do this, do that, but I'm like, I'll only do like an exhibition fight with another professional fighter.
Okay.
For example, who is probably on your level.
Speaking of, is it true Floyd Mayweather asked you to fight?
I was only having a joke there. Me and Floyd were just chilling. Floyd's a nice guy.
And he's here in Dubai, you're here in Dubai, just makes sense.
So we bumped into each other. And, I mean, Floyd is... Can you believe it? Dubai is so small that everyone bumps into each other. Like,
I mean, if you know the right people.
Listen, I was at the Mani Hotel, just chilling normal, I was getting some food, took a walk, because there was a football event happening over there with all these other footballers, you know, with all the John Terry and the big football event. So as I'm walking out, seeing where my valet ticket was, I see bump into Floyd. I go, Floyd, what's going on? The Floyd's like, hey, Amir, how's it going?
No way.
I have to get my phone out now. He's like, yeah, man, get your phone out, you know, like an American accent. But what a nice gentleman he is. Even though me and Floyd had our ups and downs, and we never got to fight each other, but, you know, end of the day, that respect's still there. I mean, Floyd, we have to respect what he's done, and obviously he respects me for what I've done in the sport. And end of the day, it's a business. But then going back to the YouTuber fighting, I just think that if a boxer fights a YouTuber, the YouTuber could get badly hurt.
Yeah.
But then if it's more like maybe a boxer and a boxer that do an exhibition, then I think it's okay. But you just can't put someone in the ring who's never had that same kind of experience as a fighter has.
So you're talking about injuries before. They're saying like your body can't do injuries anymore. So tell us about how many scars do you have?
Scars. So listen. So how old are you girls?
32.
I'm 24.
Okay, so you're quite. So when I was 24, I never had injuries. I swear we'll get out of bed, go for a 10-mile run, and I'll be fine, no aches and pains. Now get out of bed, obviously, as a 32, 33, 34, I'm 35. I get out of bed.
It's all downhill from 30 guys.
From 30 it goes downhill. Listen, we have to fall out of bed. We have to get up and your back's gone. You think, what's happened here? What have I done last night? This is what happened last night. And
you tell us.
It hit me in training camp this time. I started running and my knees started hurting me. And I'm thinking, why are my knees hurting? I ran all my life in boxing, but running up the hill, my knees started hurting me, and then I had to go see the doctors. Then my back went, then my shoulder went, then top of my shoulder went, my rotator cuff went. I'm thinking, I'm breaking down. I need to probably call it a day. This is a sign that is telling me to call it a day or something bad will happen. See, these are injuries that were coming and they were leaving after a
An
week or so.
impact.
But then they were leaving after a week or so, so then I was okay. But then I thought, you know what? Then another injury would happen. So it's telling me, it's giving me that sign that them 20 plus years of boxing is telling me now to call it a day, because you can't keep on fighting. I mean, look, your body is taking injuries, and the hard work that we put in, the hard training that we put in, it's not easy. It's like, it's solid. I mean, 3-4 sessions a day, literally like being pushed to the max. Heart rate high.
Now, but I mean, it's a
I can laugh at it now, but I wasn't laughing then. Trust me, I was crying.
It must be insane, the amount of just training and pressure that your body goes through. But was there any fight that sticks out to you where you were just so badly rattled and you're like, I don't know if I want to go back in that boxing ring?
I think it was after the Canelo fight. Now, Canelo is one of the best fighters in the world, and I was doing really well in that fight. And obviously, he hit me with a shot which I was knocked out in afterwards. I was knocked out from the shot he hit me with. And that was in Las Vegas. It was one of the biggest fights of my career. Obviously, I went up probably 2-3 weight categories to fight him. So he must have been around about 40 pounds heavier than me in the fight. But, you know, I want to challenge myself, or sometimes after a fight like that, you think, wow, you know, I can't keep doing this. Like, I've got a family, I've got a life after boxing, and I don't want to be one of them fighters who, you know, isn't there mentally and physically. I want to be able to talk and have conversations with my kids and talk to people about my career instead of just, you know, not being right. So that kind of gave me a wake-up call. And then after that, I was very careful. I made sure I was fighting guys my own way, making sure I was making the right choices. Because like we said, there's a life after boxing as well. And sometimes being too ballsy, having too much heart could get you in trouble as well.
I think now is a good time to say that if people want to get the real tea and the real lowdown with you, you're going to have an evening on May 17th in Dubai.
Correct. Yes.
Which is going to be huge, and you can get tickets at www.thelaughterfactory.com.
Yeah.
We're going to play a little game in a second, but first just give people a little eye-opener as to what that night's going to be about.
So that night's going to be about spending a night, not a night with Amir, can't sound right. I mean,
like the tickets prices will be a little bit different.
Yeah. So it's going to be an evening with us, and I'm going to be talking about my career. I'm going to give opportunities to the public to ask me questions about my career. There's going to be pictures, videos shown and stuff. And we're going to get really deep in my career, how I started, and then, you know, what made me box, and obviously the down. See, we don't really talk about our falls, like when I got beat. I like to talk about them. I'm not one guy, because I want people to learn from them, how to come back from stuff like that, you know. So, and there's a lot of people out there who are scared, or they don't feel right talking about their losses. I'm not. God's been kind, and I've had a brilliant career, a fantastic career, and I think I want to talk about everything with everyone and give them an insight of my life. So,
guys, fans, this is going to be amazing.
It's going to be
actually
amazing,
be able to like put a Q&A out to you about any question. It sounds like it's like a no holds barred night.
It's going to be mad.
May 17th. Get your tickets.
I think that's what I need. I need one of them.
Oh, sorry, June 17th. My bad. It's June 17th.
June 17th. Yeah. I think we need one of them buzzers right there.
Well, we're bringing it in.
If the questions get a bit too hard, I have to press the buzzer and say, "Listen, leave me alone."
You want to practice on this one?
Let me see. That's what I need. Yeah, good guys. No questions.
You can take it. We have spares.
Can I take it?
All yours.
So this is what we brought this on. Is we want to play a little game. Tell us if you're up for it. It's called "What Gives Amir Khan the Ick."
Yes.
What gives Amir Khan the ick?
What grosses you out?
Have you ever heard the term the ick?
No, I'm not. Is that an Irish word? I've not heard that. Is it an Irish language?
Well, it could be Irish. It sounds a bit Irish, but I feel like it's like gone beyond. So it means like something that like a turn off, or it grosses you out, or it makes you feel uncomfortable. So, what gives you the ick?
What gives me the ick? Ooh, I don't know.
Like for loud chewing.
Huh?
Loud chewing beside you.
Like pet
You hit that. You hit that.
I don't like that. Beside you, that type of thing.
Some people hate slurping.
I don't mind. You know what? I'm quite easy. Like, you know, stuff like that. I just kind of.
Oh, but that's not what we're going to ask.
We're going to put you to the test with these ones.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay, go on. Let's go.
Okay,
what makes a grown man cry?
What makes a grown man cry?
Macho grown man
So
cry.
if it gives you the ick, if it makes you uncomfortable, go. Brr.
Okay.
Okay.
If it doesn't give you the ick, then it's all good.
Okay.
So you're on
See,
a
you know,
date.
I'll tell you one thing. Now, this is the honest truth. I'm not lying here. You know, I'm not cried for literally forever.
Really?
Last time I cried was when I was. I remember the last time I cried was when I was 11 years old. I got beat in the finals of the amateur boxing championships, national championships, which I should have won, but obviously I got beat. That's the last time I cried. Yeah, I've not cried since then. Yeah.
When you were 11 was the last time you cried?
Yeah.
Can I just ask if your wife ever cries in situations? Because I know, like,
oh my
couples,
God, my wife always cries.
And I'm a crier, and my partner, he's a bit of a crier, but if he wasn't, I'd be like, "Are you not upset?
Yeah,
Do you not care as much as me?"
Yeah, you do get upset. You know, you do get upset, but I mean, sometimes you think it'd be nice to cry. You know, just
have
let
you seen Marley and Me?
No.
The movie? Oh, no. Okay. I think tonight you'll cry.
Yeah. We'll send you some suggestions. Get those cheers ready.
But yeah, I've not cried for a very, very long time. I don't know why that is. You do get upset.
When your
Obviously,
children were
11. No, come on, man. Not happy tears. Come on.
Yeah. Okay, so that's
anyway.
a breakdown. So if it's weird to you, if it makes you uncomfortable, just go.
Okay.
The game is what gives Amir Khan the ick.
The icks. Okay, starting with you are on a date. And this woman that you're meeting for the very first time, she starts asking you about children on the first date. Are you okay with it?
I'm okay with it. Like because it makes a conversation. So I'm quite cool.
Okay.
Cleaning clogged drains.
Like taking out all the hair.
Oh my God, I hate that. I hate that. Yes.
Nice. So, skull tattoos. People
now, going back to the cleaning the hair thing.
Yeah.
So, I was on a shower the other day, and for some reason, it's all getting filled up, and it's not going to be draining, and I'm thinking, what is going on? Obviously, just like couple hours before that, the wife must have had a shower. All her hair, and I went mad. I said, you need to get your hair, you need to make sure you clean it. Like, are you going bald or something? Like, that much hair is going into the bloody,
it's the
and it's
water.
blocking everything. What is it? It's because she blamed the water.
There's a water quality, so you can get a filter on Amazon, $5.99. No, there's a water filter you can get that helps. Yeah, just as an FYI.
Yeah, and it's getting really bad. And I was like thinking, what is going on? Is she going bald or something? Like, has she got a wig or something on? Yeah, anyway, sorry. I had to tell you that one because that was only a couple of days ago.
It's the girlsy one.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, so the next one is skull tattoos. People who get tattoos on their head, on top of their head.
See, it doesn't gross me out, but I don't like it.
Would you get one?
I would never get one now. So yeah, but it doesn't gross me out. Yeah.
How about knuckle cracking?
No.
He's good with that.
Okay. You're in the jungle and there are snakes, creepy crawlies, spiders, lizards, chameleons.
Yeah, snakes. Listen, snakes I can't do. Like any other animal is okay. Like lizards are okay.
On you?
Spiders. You know what? I was scared of spiders, but it's just quite funny now because when I was in a taxi, they made a taxi thing, one of these games, and I remember this thing opening at the top and it let out spiders, but they weren't small, creepy, crawly spiders. These were like big, massive
tarantulas?
ones. Yeah, tarantulas. But you know what? They seemed very abnormal. It didn't seem real because I was like, wow, like it just didn't seem real. That's why I didn't get creeped out by it because they were quite big. No, they were real. Trust me, they were real because they were moving.
So lifelike. They were nearly too real.
Exactly. Whereas when you get a small, creepy one, they're the ones that you're scared of because they can go anywhere. Like you're like, ooh. But the big ones, like I'm thinking, he could be my friend. You know what I mean? Like I'm in the jungle board, so yeah, I'm okay with that. But snakes, I can't do snakes.
No, not even hold them. Like for those pictures.
I've done it once or twice, and that's been like a snake which has been like literally like must have been out of it or something. But I just don't like them.
People who chew their toenails.
Can people do that?
There are people who do that?
People can live there too. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. But that's no way.
I feel like people can chew off their toenails.
Okay. I've seen
flexible people.
Listen, I've seen kids do that. Like my little boy, like he's like
maybe kids.
He's like 1, 2, and he'll like just bite his feet.
Maybe the kids.
But yeah, it's quite cute to him doing
kids
that.
Fine. Adults not fine.
Adults.
I don't know.
I have to press that again. I'm sorry.
One more
crazy.
time. I think it is another one.
Yeah.
But okay, so the next one's kids soiling the sheets. When they like when you and the wife are sleeping and the kids come and sleep between you guys, and then the next morning you wake up and it's like dirty with just everything because they've soiled
Oh,
it.
yeah, that's worse. I hate that. And it's happened to me as well.
I'm sure.
And you've had to clean it?
No. I've been looking at the wife cleaner. See, the wife is quite good like that. She's like a proper mother.
Yeah.
And she's good with the kids. Like, she'll make sure that she'll get the cleaning, she'll take them for baths and showers and everything. And whereas me, I'm like just a breadwinner, I call it. I have to go earn the money and do everything. Or Amir, do this, do that. She'll just tell me all the manly things. But to be honest with you, with the kids, she's really good with the kids. Like, I wish she was like that with me. Like, taking care of me, but she doesn't take care of me. She says I'm like, well, no,
I mean, she
kids,
takes care of you by taking care of the kids.
Yeah,
there
that's true
you
as
go.
well. So that takes a lot of pressure off me because I have to worry about them. You know, everything's been done. But like, see, in Dubai it gets a little bit easier because you got a lot of help over here, which is amazing. But in the UK we had nothing like that. So like, she'd be waking up at like 7 o'clock, getting the kids to school, and obviously I used to be sleeping. Cause obviously she knows that normally I'm up at 6 to do my runs and stuff. So she thought like, look, I'm gonna leave Amir to it. Let him rest because he normally when he's in training camp he never rests, so let him have his little bit of sleep. So she's good like that with me, you know, so at least we play off each other.
That's really good.
I think we leave it there. I think we leave it on that positive note. First, from soiling sheets to an amazing tribute to your wife, who's good to you.
She was good to me, yeah, exactly, because look, man, in life we get punched in the head for a living, and normally I get told off all the time, do this, how many press ups have you done? I've done 10, do another 10. So it's always nice to have a good wife at home who kind of makes you feel a little bit loved.
Yeah, it's true.
Sounds like a beautiful equation.
A beautiful equation. Amir Khan, that has been absolutely phenomenal. If people want to see you up close and personal, June 17th, get your tickets at laughterfactory.com. It has been an absolute host to your star. Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
very
you so
much.
much.
Thank you very
Big
much.
shaking hands.
Much.
Guys, that is it from us. Goodbye from me.
Goodbye from me.